David was aware of all that, and he's, sprung to me, well, why don't you just lease my property? So I really had to settle in, because it wasn't the plan. The plan was to buy my own and do my own thing. And then I kind of snapped out of it, because it was like, that's when the notion of, okay, maybe I'm never going to be able to do this if I follow that path that, makes the most sense, but is really just kind of a little too far-fetched. So decided to go for it. Came back, talked to him about it a few times. Weren't really sure what the nature of the relationship would be, but just knew, I was going to graduate and start trying it. So that was after I got out of school in 2013. So this is going to be my 4th summer, and that's kind of the whole thing. The other thing too is I was really into the idea of, like I was saying about, being knowledgeable through experience. I was also really into the idea of doing something from a young age. So if I did the Coast Guard thing, did the law enforcement thing, and went that way, I'd be 30 by the time I started doing this. Instead, I was 22. So it's like, I'll have 10 years under my belt by the time I'm in my early 30s, as opposed to just getting going. So, and if I'm planning on working to my 70s, I can have a 50-year career. It's like I could really be pretty experienced in knowledge and good at this by the time.
And you're going to be so tan.
I will be really tan then too, yeah.
You'll be one tan 70-year-old.
Yeah, with the leather skin. Yeah, and the people I'm competitive against either have been doing it their whole lives, or are just such a big, well-established machine that they can kind of just power through anyone. But I don't know. I mean, I think it's promising for young people too. It's like a new wave of excitement, new way of doing things, and that kind of stuff. That's actually kind of part of the whole story too. We helped David clear a ton of brush. There was all nasty fences from when he kept sheep everywhere, and everything was overgrown and nasty. And there was one point, maybe we did it Monday through Friday, and by Thursday, Elliot was like, this is kind of great. I could do this forever. And I remember saying to him, I think I can do this forever too. And that was kind of the very start of maybe this is kind of the answer to that road that I feel like I've been on. That field was the only one that was really good to go, so we put a fence around it and started planting stuff there. This field wasn't here. This field had rocks and trees and old boat trailers and all kinds of other crap in it, so we cleaned that out, and it quickly got productive. The greenhouses weren't here. The chicken coop wasn't here. Basically nothing. I mean, the barn and a third of the coop was here. What am I playing?
A little bit of everything. I know. Whatever comes in.
Whatever goes on.
96.9 sometimes.
What's your favorite thing to eat here?
I like music, but I really like the tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really the striped German.
Did you just bite into them like an apple?
Yeah. We make tomato sandwiches out of them, like mayonnaise.
So you do bread, tomato, mayo, that's it?
And some salt, yeah.
And some salt.
Yeah. Another good tomato thing is everything bagel with cream cheese, and then a big thick slice of tomato.
Yeah, I think it came
thanks, Eddie, for filming.
No
Jimmy. Support local out.